disciplines. Because 7 different flags next to the 8 pairs at quarterfinal stage. And interestingly, not one of our quarterfinals so far has gone the full distance in the men's doubles. 3 completed matches, all won in 2 straight games. Well, it's a 4th consecutive quarter-final for Ong Yu Sin and Teo Yi. And lovely to see Rankireddy and Shetty back on the world stage. I know they played the China Masters at the end of last year, but we'd been missing them after the Olympic Games, injury problems for them. So, obviously with the Indian Open next week, it'll be good to see them in a whole run of tournaments. This will be a 9th meeting between these 2 pairs, and of the previous 8 you can see that Rankireddy and Shetty have won 5 of them, including the last 3. Last time they met was in the first round of the French Open last year, and the French Open last year was played in March. But it was a very close second game, wasn't it? 24-22. So, Steen, you'll need to help me out here. I couldn't hear any of that.
As far as I can see, the Malaysians won the coin toss, and shows that they would either serve or receive. Anyway, left it to the Indians to choose ends.
So, Satwik Sairaj Rankireddy is only 24 years of age. 184 equates to 6'1.5" looking to reach a 3rd consecutive semi-final here, because not only were they beaten in the final last year, they reached the semi-final 2 years ago, both times losing to Liang Wei Kang and Wang Chang. Chirag Shetty is 27, from Mumbai, formerly known as Bombay, and he's slightly taller of the 2 at 6'1". Well, they have beaten a pair from Chinese Taipei in the first round, and then Azrin and Tan Wee Keong, a Malaysian pair, in yesterday's encounter. And Ong Yu Sin will turn 30 later this month. The taller of the 2 Malaysians at 5'11.5". Have been as high as 6. That was in June 2 years ago, 2023. 6 consecutive weeks at number 6 in the world, but currently number 24, and that's because of injury problems. In fact, they didn't play between the Badminton Asia Championships in April and the Japan Open in August. 4 months without tournaments. Well, Teo Yi is the older of the 2 at 31, from Mua in Johor. And in contrast to their opponents, they've had very tough matches. They beat the 2023 winners, Alfian and Ardianto, in the first round, and then had 3 games against the left-handed Jin Yong and the world champion Kang Min Hyuk in yesterday's encounter. So our court officials from Serbia and Spain. Well, it's very, very good to see this Malaysian pair playing well again. Haven't been in a final since the Badminton Asia Championships of 2023, when they ended up as silver medalists, losing out to no other than their opponents of today, Rankireddy and Shetty.
don't really know exactly where Shetty and Rankireddy is standing playing-wise. We didn't see enough of them, in my opinion, at China Masters to gauge where they are. So
they did reach the semi-finals though,
the
China Masters, losing out to Jin Yong and So Seung Jae, who went on to win the title.
Yeah, so it could be really good, but we just don't know for sure.
We don't know.
On you see in TV, Malaysia. Now on my left, Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy and Shetty, India. Kiri to serve. To Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy. Level. Play.
So the unseeded Malaysians, Ong Yu Sin and Teo Yi, nearest to us in the all-black kit, up against the number 7 seeds and beaten finalists from last year, Rankireddy and Shetty. Well, Rankireddy and Shetty, apart from the fact that you've said we don't really know where they are as far as their form is concerned, what we do know is that because of their lack of tournament play, their world ranking has dropped to number 9. And when you consider that they did spend a total of 18 weeks across 3 different spells as world number 1s, plus the fact they reached the final of both this event and the India Open last year, so they've got a lot of ranking points to defend.
Yeah.
They could, if they don't manage to defend those or do even better, they're going to drop even further.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So they'll probably be feeling under a bit of pressure to do well.
That would be quite normal.
One, two.
That's a beautiful change of pace from Teo.
Service over. 3-1. Service over. 2-3.
Well, when Rankireddy and Shetty reached the final of this event last year, they became the first players ever from India to contest a final across any of the 5 disciplines here at the Malaysia Open.
Service over.
Yeah, that's a little surprising. Not necessarily in men's doubles, because Shetty and Rankireddy are clearly, in my mind, the best Indian pair ever. But in the singles disciplines, I think I wouldn't have been surprised if they had been a finalist.
Service over. 3-4.
Good work by the Malaysians.
Normally when Shetty and Rankireddy are good, they're extremely strong in the service situation, strong in the attack. it's going to be interesting to keep an eye out for how that's going today.
Service fault call. Too high.
Service fault called on Rankireddy.
5-all.
Lift the left arm.
Service over. 6-5.
All right.
Service over.
Going back to your point, Steve, that in your opinion, the Indian pair are the best men's doubles pair India have ever produced in badminton. I don't think there can be any doubt over that, can there? I mean, they were Asian champions in 2023, Commonwealth Games gold medalists in 2022, Asian Games gold medalists in 2023 as well. I mean,
So you're saying I was right?
you're more than right. I mean, nobody can
think so
argue
too.
with that.
I thought
Surely.
so too, but I just couldn't sort of get the full overview of maybe there had been someone in the earlier days. Let's see here.
No, it was right.
That I hadn't thought of.
Correction.
But the only one I could think of was Diju and Thomas Sanawi, but surely in terms of results, they're nowhere near.
No, not at all. Rankireddy and Shetty, first ever medalists at the World Championships in men's doubles, first gold medalists for India in badminton at the Asian Games across any discipline. I mean, their list of records of what they've achieved is really quite remarkable.
Yeah.
Super shot.
Service over.
That's a great shot there from Onyu Singh, the cross drop shot.
7-all. Service over. 8-7. Service over. 8-all. Service over.
Important for the Indians to win that one. It's one of the plans when you play them is to flick Shetty so he gets away from the front court where he's very, very strong on his good days.
Gone wrong with a bad line.
Service over.
In all honesty, both pairs are struggling to control pushes and lifts to the back of the court. And I'm getting more and more convinced the lengthways drift is not nearly as significant as it was on the first 2 days. It's gone wide, and therefore it's a 2-point advantage for Rankireddy and Shetty here at the mid-game interval of the opening game.
You should don't wait. Do 1 second first. Okay, so that's right. Okay, next one, if you play BWF, one more time, they will dribble one more. Go for it. Then defend. Try not to lift too much across there. Go the other side. Okay. Yeah, right. Try not to lift it.
Court 1, 20 seconds.
Over there.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Thank you. Thank you.
So 11-9 the advantage for Rankireddy and Shetty. We've hardly seen any long rallies, have we?
No.
It's all been about the service situation. Serve return and the third shot, setting the tone for the rally. Oh, that's good.
Service over. 12.
That's the sort of quality to which you were alluding to a little earlier from Shetty in the front of the court. Look at that. Super play.
Service over. 11-12. Service over. 13-11.
Because there's so much emphasis around the service situation, this match at the moment feels a bit bitty to me.
Yeah.
It's got no
That's
real
true.
flow
No,
to
no.
it. Another one pushed long into that line.
Service over.
No pair has scored 3 consecutive points yet in this first game here, so
No.
lots of focus on getting on the attack, playing the 50-50 shots, which then the pair considered to be 53-47 in terms of percentages. Service placement becomes important, 5 centimeters longer to the right, to the left. Service return placement in terms of body, super important. Small things.
Oh, I'm a little bit concerned about Teal. seemed to be rubbing his knee at the end of that rally. Yeah, look. Well, now they've scored 3 straight points.
Yeah.
The Malaysians from 11-13 down to 14-13 up.
Yes, thank you. That doesn't work.
Oh, it's just short.
So
I was just about to say Ong has actually served quite nicely today, but then this happens. That could end up being decisive, that I feel that the Indians are more steady servers.
Oh, it's landed in.
so
15 all. Yeah, brilliant.
Service over. 16-15.
I think this opening game could be quite crucial to the outcome of the match.
Yeah. The one that wins it gets that extra little confidence to be slightly more adventurous in a second game.
Amazing defence for Long on his forehand side. He almost scooped it off the floor. Of course, it wasn't the floor. He hit it cleanly. That's perfectly illegal.
That's where they're good. The Asian Games champions, they get on the full attack. Extremely hard to handle.
Oh, that's good anticipation.
18-16.
Look at Shetty's movement, how he was immediately after that sort of defensive drive on his way forward to the net.
The ability to sense a little bit before the other players what's about to unfold.
Let's go wide. So now 3 straight points to Rankireddy and Shetty.
19-16.
2 points away from the opening game. Service fault called again on Rankireddy.
17-19.
Lifts the left arm again. As we've seen in other situations where service faults has been called.
Nice.
18-19.
Whichever pair manages to get on the attack first is winning the rally in general terms. No, I didn't see any sideways movement. I think that was an excellent serve.
19-all.
Because you're not allowed all this wiggling of the racket anymore.
No.
19-all. This rally to decide who has a game point opportunity. And the answer is Rankireddy and Shetty.
20, game point, 19.
I looked at Theo's serve there, and it looked to be a little move before he started what was actually the serve. It can be very deceiving for the opponents if that's the case.
All. Extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. Oh, that's a nice block. A huge roar from the fans, because having just saved a game point, now Ong and Theo have a game point opportunity themselves. But they can't convert.
21.
Third shot was great control from Theo, but deserted him a little bit here.
Behind you. Yes.
It's a good return and serve. Oh my goodness.
Service over.
The tension.
22-all.
Will it be third time lucky? Third opportunity for Ong Yu Sin and Teo Yi.
And now we have confetti dropping from the roof.
Yes, this happened the other day, didn't it? In fact, I think it was yesterday.
Yeah.
What a time for this to happen.
Just confetti again. Okay.
Service over. 23-all.
23-all. Fourth opportunity for the Malaysians to close out the opening game. Oh my goodness.
Service over. 24-all.
Tried to play it into the net from a low position on the third shot, and it's not the first time. I think players now need to realize that it's a good idea just to play it over on the third shot.
Drive serve from Shetty.
24.
Well, now Teo is suggesting that there was a bit of a wiggle of the racket before the serve was struck. So now a second game point opportunity for Rankireddy and Shetty. And this time they convert. 26-24, having saved 4 game point opportunities. 28 minutes for the opening game. Yeah, it was always a tall order after the dive to get back up and play on. 26-24 in favour of Rankireddy, Shetty.
After one time. Okay. Then next one now. They service now. Any time we push, sometimes we just pin them. We are waiting already. Because now their service quite good. So certain thing, just pin them. It changes.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game. Level. Play.
What an absolutely thrilling opening game. 26-24 in favour of Rankireddy and Shetty, last year's beaten finalists.
Service over. 1 love. Service over. 1-0.
That's a nice return of serve.
Service over. 2-1.
Now, it's errors like that, Steen, that I think define match fitness from physical fitness.
Yes.
Because both the Indian players look to be in good physical condition now and moving perfectly freely. When you get in the heat of the fast rallies, if you're not match fit, that's when you start making errors.
And it's also like, I mean, yes, it's not as if they never make errors when they're in absolutely best shape, but it's the rate. How many tries do they have and how many goes wrong? That's how you judge whether you are really in the zone in terms of match fitness, having played a couple of tournaments, gone far, played a lot of matches.
Service over. 2-4.
Play by Rankireddy.
3-4.
Look, he stands his ground, didn't he? After that push down the backhand side. Ready to pounce on that final shot. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant by Thierry.
5-3.
Gosh, that's good anticipation. Good awareness of where the gaps are too.
Good tumble serve.
6-3.
That's what we saw before the Olympics in 2024, before the Olympics. When they were challenged, Shetty and Rankireddy, it was often against the pair that had a good tumble serve where they couldn't get the advantage in the service situation.
4-6.
Fikri from Indonesia. Played well against them.
Thank you.
Nice play again from the Malaysians. Look at the backhand smash from Teal. And then he moves forward to play the winner. That's magnificent.
Service over. 5-7.
Very nearly got in each other's way.
Yeah.
Service fault call.
Now a service fault called on Shetty for being too high. Rankireddy's been called twice.
If it's too high, it's too high.
But there is no reason for the players to approach the service judge. Umpire clearly states what the problem is. It's too high, and then just let's play on.
Yeah.
Service over. 6-8.
Oh, it's a super smash. All set up with the return of serve, though. Look at that return. Forcing the stunning smash from Ong-Yusin. Good rally. I remember saying in the first game, Steve, this match didn't have the sort of flow.
No.
We've got excitement and drama and flow now.
A little bit too casual. When you miss it, when you hit it, it's brilliant. The shot from Yi. Missed it.
Service over. 8-10.
Oh, behind the back from Teal. Brilliant. My goodness me, the Malaysians are playing well at the moment. 11-8, the advantage at the mid-game interval in favour of Ong Yu Sin and Teo Yi.
Wait. Coach, I said play.
Well, I think the umpire heard the Indian coaches, one of which is a former Malaysian player, Tan Hurt, still giving instructions after the umpire had said play.
Service over. 9-11.
What would you have been saying to the Indian pair, Steve?
I would say that they need to be a little bit extra ready with the racket in the service situation, and I would try to direct as many shots as possible away from Teo Yi on the front court. Try to get it below the tape, but preferably to Ong Yu Sin.
Oh my goodness.
And
he hit his partner there in the chest. Behind the back shot from Teo.
And then as we saw
Here we go,
yesterday,
look at that.
yeah.
Straight into his chest.
And then exactly as they did here, the Indians, when they have the big opportunities, then they can go for Teo Yi. Well played.
Well, whatever was said to them has worked well, because it's 4 straight points, isn't it? It is.
I wonder if flicking Teo Yi has been part of the instructions as well. But it makes sense to get him away from the front court. Brilliant by the Malaysian. He's got so much touch on the front court.
Oh my goodness. Well, that miss could be costly.
13-12.
So that's 6-1.
6 of the 7 points since the mid-game interval. In favour of the Indian pair. that serve out wide.
15-12. Service over. 13-15. Service over.
Good push forward by both the
16-13.
Indians there.
8 of the 10 points since the mid-game interval in favour of Rankireddy and Shetty.
Yeah. He's not serving that well
Service over.
in terms of low services.
I think
Shetty.
I think the fact that both the Indian players have been faulted on their serve has just disturbed the rhythm. Because I agree with you, that was a bit loose, wasn't it?
Service over. 17-14.
This is extraordinary. 8-11 down to 18-14 up.
And the thing is, I mean, I feel like, okay, the Indians, Rankireddy and Shetty, they've raised their game, but I also feel that Ong and Tiu, they've somehow lost the concentration.
Yeah.
19-14.
Two points away from the third consecutive semi-final at the Malaysian Open for Rankireddy and Shetty. Match point opportunities.
20, match point 14.
12-3 since the interval in a match that was neck to neck until then. That's extraordinary.
Another serve out wide.
15-20.
One match point is coming on, but another 5 remain.
They must have distributed pure gold, the Indian coaches, in that interval.
Convert on their second opportunity, and it's not to be to Malaysians in the semi-final of the men's doubles. In fact, it will be 4 pairs from 4 different countries in the semi-finals tomorrow. Rankireddy and Shetty coming through in 2 straight games, 26-24, 21-15 in 49 minutes. But having saved those 4 game point opportunities in the opening game.
Match point
and then found themselves behind at mid-game interval here in the second game. But after the mid-game interval, my goodness, they were quite frankly dominant. Confirmation of the scoreline: 26-24, 21-15, and a third consecutive semi-final for Rankireddy and Shetty here at the Malaysia Open. Welcome back to the Axiata Arena here in Kuala Lumpur. Quarterfinals day at the PETRONAS Malaysia Open. Just one more quarter to final to come, and what a match it is, because it's Kuluwidasan, the reigning world champion and Olympic silver medalist, up against the defending champion here at the Malaysia Open, Anders Antonsen of Denmark. Well, as far as the men's singles draw is concerned, we had 6 different